This is bad. This is really bad.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This Rumble stream is okay. We can't stream the Rumble, but we can do it to YouTube and X.
That's fine.
Oh, we're actually live right now. Okay.
We're live now. I went ahead and hit the live button.
All right, fair enough. Okay.
Hey, can you send Roma the StreamYard link so he can pop in here when he gets a chance?
Yeah. Please bear with us, ladies and gents. We literally just went live. We just saw what's going on in Tel Aviv, and we just couldn't. Like, we had to stop what we're doing, cover this. But welcome to Roma Nation. I'm T3Beard, talking European, and this is Major Brian. Stay off his lawn, please. Do yourselves a favor. Holy. Are those already plumes of smoke already? Like, I've only counted so far. I've only seen about what, 4 confirmed hits.
Yeah, but some are getting some missiles are getting through.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, even with all that, there's still a couple of confirmed hits. Like, this is, and that was like the first wave, right?
Right.
Oh. I mean, if they can get past Yarndale and get rid of Tel Aviv, like, that is gonna be a huge, not just geographically, like losing that advantage, that location, but just morally, like, or more from a morale point of view. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It's I'm having trouble hearing you. Okay, that's better.
Oh, this is like
incredible.
Like, it's like you hear the stories and you hear all these updates, but you become so kind of numb to the whole. Like, you keep hearing over and over again, "Oh, we're under war, we're at war, we're under attack, World Trade." Like, it's when you get stuff like this, like, this is real. Like, there's no coming back from this.
Nope.
And the worst part is, like, when you look at how divided people are, like, there's going to be, like, not just, imagine the splits are going to happen, like, in Europe, different parts of the US. Like, people are drawing lines in the sand now. Like, it's do or die. You're either with Israel on this or you're against them. I'm sorry, there's no in between. Could you imagine, like, the protest is going to happen? I mean, Ireland, there's so many pro-Palestine protests and shit going on. It's...
Yeah.
Oh, this is... This is also... Wasn't this... this is October 1st, right? It's like, this is almost a 1-year anniversary since the beginning of the whole thing.
Yeah. Folks, this feed comes from Agenda Free TV on YouTube. Agenda Free TV is the channel.
Also, if you're new to this and you're watching from X, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check our website at Rise of Middle America, where we get more up-to-date content like this. Yeah, Fluffy is like Fluffy. That I remember seeing that meme of, like, yeah, the SAM missiles and the Patriot missiles, like some my tax dollars, and yet somehow also my tax dollars.
Yeah,
like this, but very literal.
Yeah. Ah, gotcha.
So, yeah, I know. Sorry, Fluffy.
Yeah, come on in, Diz. Yeah, this is what happens. Rum is at work. He left us the keys to the StreamYard, so you know.
Have you hit any of the major buildings yet? Doesn't look like it.
He hasn't. No report of any major buildings being hit yet, but I mean,
There's small fires occurring around the place. Collateral damage. But I wonder if the IDF know that they're planning on doing the triple waves and they're just prioritizing the main structures. Like they're trying to hold back a bit.
Hey, we might have a hobo join us.
He was brave enough to crawl out from the underground bunkers.
Soon to be looking at Treebeard's floor. No ideas what missiles were used, Fluff.
Terribly sorry, lads and ladies. Technical difficulties.
You know, we do it live.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Jason, we know about as much as you do. Massive missile attack launched towards Tel Aviv. It seems the Iron Dome has been putting in overtime, got a lot of intercepts, but some have gotten through. There is damage on the ground. But that's as far as we know, as far as details.
Yeah. Terribly sorry for that.
Yes, Elizabethy ballistic missiles.
Russia still stand with Israel or not?
Yes, this stream we're sharing is tracking the shootings in both Tel Aviv and Jaffa. Yes. It seems to be like a coordinated terrorist attack along with the missile attacks.
Makes sense. Distract with one hand and strike with the other. See, right now people are panicking, so my guess would be they're trying to force everyone into bunkers underground, and in the panic get people to move in. It's like while they're stuck inside, like can't escape. You could do like I mean, you're doing people that are okay with blowing themselves up.
Okay, they're reporting 8 dead, 7 wounded in the shootings.
Shit.
Times of Israel.
They're going for a fish in a barrel strategy. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be very. I'm curious to know how the White House is going to respond to this, because I mean, Russia, they're in an interesting situation because of the whole BRICS. A lot of their allies would be more in line with Iran than Israel. But then you have the White House, where like they said they're going to keep supporting Israel, but most of the Democrats are in favor of supporting Iran, and Palestine. So literally, there's going to be infighting across the board.
Definitely coordinated. Definitely coordinated.
Yeah. They're going to start drafting, aren't they? There's no way our current military strength could support all this, especially with all the DEI stuff going on.
I'm not going to be sleeping very well tonight. I know that.
Hey man, at least you're ex-military and you're retired. You have an officer like someone like me. I'm being sent to the front. I'm cannon fodder.
Did you see that in YouTube chat? Elizabethy, U.S. has moved additional military assets, including fighter jets, to the region, and vowed to help defend Jewish state against attack. Yes. The lovely and gracious Elizabethy, co-host on Monday nights. President Rounds.
Check out your channel if you reacts to actual music.
We're live streaming, guys.
What's worse? This is the worst case scenario for us because we're playing escalation. with a group of people that do not care about being killed. They're more than happy to do it to themselves. Any idea roughly when this attack started?
You know, Fluffy, probably right.
Nice, Stephanie.
I have no idea what he's saying.
The IDF and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu have urged the Jewish nation's residents to follow the Home Front Command, a safety protocol calling for civilians to stay within 90 seconds of protective shelters. Yeah. My
See
concern,
if I
though,
can
it's like
find a map.
yeah. My only concern with that is again if everyone gets into a point of like trying to get into underground really quickly without because when you're in a state of panic, you're not going to be checking for stuff too too early. So I'm hoping my concern is that if you have these terrorist attacks going, and they might mingle in as civilians and then start trying to kill people when they're hiding in shelters.
I'm having a really hard time hearing you, dude.
So
Can you say again what you just said?
I was just reading Elizabethy's quote there. She posted about the IDF and Netanyahu are saying, go into home front command. So stay within 90 seconds of an emergency shelter.
Oh, okay.
My concern with that is if the terrorists are using that as a plan to like force people underground really quickly without checking too much for weapons or explosives and then just trying to attack people when they're stuck underground. Because I mean, the IDF have already started going infiltrating Iranian tunnels and their systems. So
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. Thank you, Kat. Oh, Netanyahu. Last time there was drone attacks in April from Tehran, and the U.S. and Jordan helped to intercept. But with ballistic missiles, I heard they fly higher and faster, so it'll be harder to stop or evade. Yeah, pretty much. So is this like the calm before the next wave, or
Could be. I mean,
I haven't
I'm
seen a
trying
new
to
missile
find.
launch in a
I'm
while.
trying to find like see if anybody's got a map yet that's tracking where the impacts were.
Wasn't there a rumor about Hezbollah trying to do another October 7th? Yeah, that's kind of what I brought up. It's like it's just funny. Like yeah, almost on the exact same anniversary, like a week before it, they launched this. Actually, part of me wonders if they were going to do that anyway, and then they kind of like if this was supposed to be the October, like another October 7th attack, but they kind of were forced to push it early.
Maybe that seems plausible to me. Oh, God bless you, Crimson.
Oh, to all you watching from Twitter, hey, how's it going? I'm Treebeard, your token European. This is Major Brian. Please stay off his lawn. And if you want to see more content like this up to date, check us out on YouTube at Roman Nation and check out our website, Rise of Middle America, right there at the bottom. Oh, I think Biddy's sending us a map, Brian. Check your DMs.
Yeah, I checked the link, but it's the article's not giving me a map.
Oh, it's a map of all these raid bomb shelters. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a lot, but then you realize if they wanted to have the whole home front defense protocol, then yeah, you would need that many. You're not wrong there,
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Here we go. Let me break this out.
Oh,
Actually, yeah.
so these are all the bunkers they have in Tel Aviv, right? Or
Yep.
in Israel.
That's from the New York Post.
That's
Biddy
insane.
sent me that link. Incredible. Let me go back to the other tab.
And what's amazing is whether or not that will actually be enough.
I'm gonna swap out my audio device.
All right. So this attack started roughly 2 hours ago, 2.5, give or take. But already, like, wow. I mean, let's see. Israel's like what? Actually, I don't even know what their time zone is entirely. I'm guessing by looks of this, looks like midnight. So I'm guessing they were hoping everyone would be going to bed and then just went for it. Eight 20 past 8 in Jerusalem. So it sounds like they were waiting for people to be at home. But like by 8:30, like yeah, you should be finishing work or whatever and going home and winding down for the night. And by the sounds of it, if they're brazen enough to go for attack like this, they're probably planning to do this for at least 4 more hours. I don't know. I'll wait for Brian to give his thoughts on this.
Yeah, my earbuds died. I had to swap out.
No worries, Brian. Sorry, this is one thing I was asking is what time they roughly started the attack at. So it's according to Cat, they started about 20 past 8 p.m. So my guess was they intentionally wanted to do this when people were at home, like finishing work for the day and tired.
Yeah, that seems plausible.
But then again, it's like if they're brave enough to go for a full assault like this, they've probably my guess is they're probably planning to do this for at least 4 more hours. Like they're going to try and get this going through the night.
Oh yeah.
What's weird though is there seems to be a long gap between waves. Like either they're planning, like I don't know why they give Israel this much time to react and reload.
So the reason they give Israel time to react and reload is because of they don't want to file any kind of international law issues to where they can get attacked by other people.
Oh, how's it going, Fluffy?
It is going. I literally raced to get here. I saw you guys went live and went, oh, I got to get there.
Right?
Appreciate your dedication.
I booked it. Oh, my God. So, like I said in the comments before, is this the October surprise that we were looking for? Because now nobody's going to pay attention to the VP debates.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to pay attention to the VP debates tonight.
There's probably a bunch of people in the White House right now who are like, oh, thank you. This is just what we needed. So somehow they're going to blame it all on Trump.
Of course.
Catch me up real quick. What do we got? What happened so far? Just catch me up.
At least 100. Somebody's tracking over 100 missile launches. Several have been intercepted. We've seen live intercepts, but some of them got through. So there have been explosions on the ground. At the same time, there was a terrorist attack in Haifa that with 8 dead, 7 wounded. Okay. That happened right before the missiles started coming in.
All right. Okay, so then do we know it's Iran throwing missiles, right? Or is it coming from different areas?
Like it.
Apparently, these missiles were coming from Lebanon.
From Lebanon, even though
yeah.
So this is covering from what happened yesterday then with Israel invading Lebanon. So this is a retaliation then?
Tehran has released a statement claiming it's retaliation for the assassination of the Hezbollah commander in Lebanon.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So looking at your screen here, I'm not seeing any more explosions in the air. So does that mean that they finished their missile attack?
They
and now they're just trying to deal with ground forces? One wave, okay.
Oh, yeah, no, like we were also saying, like if they only had enough firepower for that much, they would have waited till like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, you know, when everyone was asleep, right. And reaction time would have been slower. Like if they're doing it at 8 in their time, it means they're planning to do this all night. There's no way.
Well, like I also said, it's good to see our tax dollars hard at work in a very sarcastic tone.
Hard at work or hardly working?
Mm.
Well, we've got 200 viewers on this live stream.
So there are, looks like I was just going to say, bring that up. We should probably find some different angles, yeah?
Yeah, actually, kind of saying there's a bunch of people now streaming on their phones. I think the shock is starting to wear off and people are now starting to react.
Okay, here's let's see here.
Well, it looks like I guess this would be a good way of distracting. Like if they can keep Israel focused on this for now, they can do a ton of ground movement with other forces in the area, infiltration, stuff like that, or just moving around, like being able to move closer, right. Try and push back.
Okay, here's some footage on Twitter.
Because that's tasteful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we saw this before, like with the whole like disaster, like Storm Helen's. How do you pronounce it? Helen. The storm Helen, like people were
Okay,
like
so
rioting and just causing vandalism.
it sounds like they've given the all clear. He just said on the stream that that Homefront Command has told people they can leave protected places.
Okay.
But I don't know why the stream keeps going mute. I don't understand.
Shenanigans. The feds don't want people to hear what's going on.
So have we figured out, has anybody been mentioned yet for how many, or any kind of speculation for how many missiles actually got through the Iron Dome? Because it looks like from what I'm seeing, people are estimating that 15 to 20 have gotten through to land in Israel.
I missed some of it, but probably in the early waves. Yeah, I imagine a couple got through. I counted 4 when I finally tuned in, but they all seem to be hitting like low priority areas. So you can see like a lot in terms of structure integrity. A lot of the main key parts of the city were protected really well.
Right.
Looks like most of the damage was kind of. I imagine there's still some.
Some of these videos on Twitter just looks like meteor showers coming straight down from the sky onto Israel.
Yeah. Like I said, it's pretty early in the night for them to like do that one wave and end it. I imagine they're gonna. I wonder if they're getting ready for a midnight attack. Space it out,
Well, if they're invading from 2 different locations, like you get the missile threat, and then you've got on the ground forces somewhere else. Like, yeah, I could totally see things like that happening.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Ooh. Well, this is a fine start to my October.
All right.
Well, but I think this is one everybody had on their bingo card, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
yeah, we all knew it was going to happen, but still, like, nothing kind of emotionally prepare you for the reality of these things.
That's not true. I mean, we were prepared for this almost months in advance. We knew this was going to happen. It was just when. That's really it. It's just when. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we were actually told by, or the words. I'm lost for words. If I'm not mistaken, the Israeli government said, "Be prepared. The Iron Dome is going to fail."
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys
there
covered
have way too many enemies, too many attacks from different sides. Even with support from everyone else, like it's just surrounded.
That's just it. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Like, let's look at this as an American perspective. What are we supposed to do with this? Because if this is a retaliation for what Israel did, what could we possibly do to justify any kind of intervention? And the answer I keep coming up with is none. They reap what they sow. Because if this is, again, a retaliation effect, then there's nothing the U.S. can do aside from help Israel by making, humanitarian aid and whatnot. I don't see us ever putting ground forces on the ground for that reason. You can disagree with me all you want. That's what I think.
I mean, officially, yeah, I imagine there won't be any official ground forces in Israel, but unofficially, like they might have, training. They might be like having, instructors and all that offering training and stuff like that, or like running drills or like war games and shit like that. And we just happen to have our fully stocked armed force in Israel at the time that the attack happened. We had to defend ourselves.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, we still have an aircraft carrier, or at least some naval forces in the Mediterranean Sea because of when we were trying to build the Gaza bridge, which backfired.
Yeah,
as far as I know, they're still there.
Yeah, there's a carrier task force, and I also believe an Marine Corps amphibious strike group over there as well. So,
right. So, like, if anything was to happen, we at least have a semi-prepared strike force to go at any opportunity. Now, the question is, how much of a war hawk is Netanyahu going to be like, America, you must come to our aid? And then, are we going to do it? Is that what we're going to do now?
fair question.
Well, I mean, look at Netanyahu's point of view. Like, Zelensky just keeps doing that to everyone else, and everyone keeps throwing them money and support.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking about.
It's a strategy that's going to work.
That's what I was thinking about on my ride up here when I was trying to get online. I was like, Netanyahu's playing the "I'm under attack" card. Send me money. Give me money.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
The only difference though is that Ukraine was advertised as like the morally correct choice and all that. Everyone was supporting. Everyone was supporting Ukraine. There's a lot of people who are anti-Israel right now. Even though it makes no, even though like it'd be difficult for Netanyahu. Like it's gonna be difficult for government to pull off supporting Israel when the public generally are kind of divided heavily on it.
Yeah. It will be divided. I mean, there is a division for it. Absolutely. There's no question about that. There is a massive division. However, it's just a matter of like, what is the actual response that the U.S. is going to do for it? And that is the question that keeps coming to me going, there's no right or wrong answer. It's kind of based on what side of the political leaning are you on is the right or wrong answer. And that's it. Because again, like I said, this is prefaced on if this is truly a retaliation. That is what I'm prefacing this on. Now, if this was an uncalled for missile strike, like if Israel didn't invade Lebanon, then we would probably be intervening right now because they are part of our treaty, defense contract, defense treaty, one of those words. It's been a long day for me. But
we have long-standing defense agreements with Israel.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And that's kind of like where it's sitting is that's where the basis of my argument is. But this is one of those cases of what do you do?
Right. Well, guys, I think we've gone on about 45 minutes now. I guess we can throw up a stream again if something else changes or happens, but I think this might be all we'll see tonight on this. And we got, what's the next step? What's the next thing that's going to happen?
Yes, of course. Looks like, let me throw this up real fast.
Okay, go ahead.
Screen, share this one. So this comes from ABC News. Biden directs U.S. military to help Israel shoot down Iranian missiles, officials say. And this was 10 minutes ago when this was posted. So it sounds like we are going to be helping Israel as best we can, according to Biden and Harris. Yep. He said, as well as the U.S. was ready to protect American personnel in the region. A missile strike started. The Pentagon said Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin spoke to the Israel Ministry of Defense to discuss the threat of imminent Iranian attacks, so they knew this was coming. In the event Iran chooses to launch a direct missile attack against Israel, one of the first reactions from Congress lawmaker was from South Carolina, Lindsey Graham. Of course it's Lindsey Graham. It says that it's an Iran breaking point. So we're going to invade Iran, people.
Again?
Yay! Ay, ay, ay.
Not this shit again.
Quote, I would urge the Biden administration to coordinate an overwhelming response with Israel, starting with Iran's ability to refine oil.
Vulnerable, that they should
Yeah, always comes back to oil.
down and take care
Right.
of this. And
Where's
again,
that audio
this
coming
is
from?
retaliation for that. It's retaliation against Hamas. I think
Oh, I'm like, where's that audio coming from? It's on my end. I'm sorry. But yeah, so the Warhawks are beating the war drum, and it seems like war's on the menu for the people who want to absolutely destroy Iran. And this might just be the stepping stone that puts us into World War III. I really don't see where this is going to end up going in a positive way, period. That's all we got, I think. Yeah. I'm looking on anything and I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, Jimmy Carter turned 100 today. That's why we got here.
Oh, the third worst president or the second worst president in history?
Yeah.
Oh, you got dethroned? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That stupid OBS trick won't work here because I'm not using OBS from my camera.
Right.
Sorry, man.
Can't hear it. Well,
I have it
Are
turned
you
off.
using Brave or Chrome?
I have the audio turned off.
Oh, fair enough.
Because I don't want them to be like, you're taking our commentary, you're taking all of our stuff. No, I just want the video shoot to see what's going on because this is a live that's been rerun. But I would not be surprised if they do a secondary or third missile attempt today. I would not be surprised.
Oh, I mean, I was talking to Brian about it ad nauseum. It was like, there's no way that was just it when he started that early in the night.
Yeah.
What I'm assuming is that they're going to wait until people are going back to bed, like at 1 or 2 in the morning, and then get there and get people waking up, going into bunkers, and do it.
Go ahead. No,
I was going to say is like, if you like, if I was Iran, I'd be focusing on trying to just catch people in their sleep, catch people when they're tired, keep waking up, panicking, calming down, panic, wake up, calm down. That really messes with people in your reaction time.
That's just it. If you've ever played any kind of a real-time strategy game, one of my major moves that I will play is a lighthearted attack to get people to focus on one section. And then on the other side, I've got a massive army coming in to plow from the other side. So even though they've thrown up the all clear, it wouldn't surprise me if they send a secondary attack or a third attack. I mean, there's also the on-the-ground forces that we were talking about in Hafar, I think you said it was, that were invading. The second wave's already been launched. I'm not seeing a second wave.
It's going to take them a while to reach that distance, man. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be...
I'm not seeing the
happen, but clearly the reprisals on the table.
Wait, is that the next one?
According to Lynch Mob, a second wave has already lost. Let me go back to.
I'm not seeing.
I'm not seeing anything on the live feed we were watching over at.
Thanks, Noah.
So Noah Sanders, I can't say that word.
Tertiary?
I cannot say that word.
Okay,
it always comes out like a Turkish or Turkary.
Tertiary.
Tertiary.
Yeah.
Tertiary.
All right, Canadian.
All right, all of our live viewers out there, this was Phonics with Fluffy.
It's Phonics with Fluffy. Oh my god.
That's like Phonics with Fluffy.
That okay. fraternity, and then sorority. Yeah,
Sorority.
I can't say that word.
Sure sauce.
Worcester sauce. I can say Worcester sauce. No problem. Aluminum, cinnamon, all those weird ones. There's like a few words that I cannot pronounce correctly. And for some reason, we always talk about them. Some reason.
Because it's fun.
It's fun.
I mean, and right now, well, I mean, not much is happening right now, so you might as well talk about something else.
Right. Oh,
and if you wanted to see more of this highbrow, wishy commentary, don't forget to check out Fafo Fridays or Fluffy Hobo every Friday, obviously, on Roman Nation. On our X, by the way. It's a bit too... His streams are a bit too spicy for YouTube at the moment.
I'm working on it. YouTube doesn't like me. Period. YouTube does not like me at all.
I mean, YouTube doesn't like anyone, so don't take it too personally.
True. That's true. YouTube absolutely hates me.
Yeah.
But, they
don't like the pew-pew stuff much either.
Well, yeah. There's been 2 waves of missiles launched by RIGC and Iran. Okay. That... But that's just it. I'm not seeing where you're finding that, Lynch. I'm looking for it, and I can't find what you're finding. You guys aren't able to see it on the stream, but I'm looking for it on the back end. Oh, here you go. If you guys are not following the Ministry of Truth, something's wrong with you. You need to follow the Ministry of Truth. Ministry of Truth on Twitter, right? FEMA begins stopping all vehicles en route to North Carolina to ensure aid workers are racially and sexually diverse. What kind of message would it be sent to gay children of color the aid of workers were straight of white men? You need to be following Ministry of Truth. UN released a statement demanding Israel stop shooting down Iran's mostly peaceful missiles. You need to be following the U.S. Ministry of Truth.
Fiery, but mostly peaceful missiles, apparently.
These guys are great.
Israel overreacts to Iran's fireworks display.
Yeah.
It's just a prank, bro.
Just a prank. Just a prank. Oh, boy. Thank you, producer.
So, Iron Dome, 94 miles altitude.
So, a second wave of missiles above the Jerusalem and Iran attacks Israel. Israel military has reported missiles have been launched from Iran towards Israel. Air raid sirens, Tel Aviv. 10 minutes after the first flurry, a second wave of missiles in the city from a different direction. Okay. So that is 10. This is from the Irish Star. Treebeard, why didn't you tell me your people were producing content?
Wait, what? We are? Oh, well,
Yeah,
I am Irish and I
Star.
am producing content. So is that really surprising?
I mean, kinda. Maybe. I don't know.
Irish Star. I'm pretty sure they're... Actually, I've never heard of them. Maybe. Or maybe it's just this star. Maybe.
I am Porterhouse.
Always watching, Wojciechowski. Always watching.
So, what is this going to end up being? Like, really, what is this going to end up being?
Nothing good.
Isn't that right? Nothing good ever comes from this.
What's that scene from Hunt for Red October where the admiral's like, "This will end and this will end badly," or something like that. I forget what the exact quote is. Fred Thompson.
All right, so I think how many missiles have you fired so far? About at least 100, right?
100 some, yeah.
At least 100.
So second wave, that was like the opening volley. Second wave, well, I'm guessing what? Probably at least 200.
So, according to this from The Guardian, almost 200 missiles are reportedly launched from Iran, as Iran says attack was retaliation for Nasrallah killing. Nasrallah? Sure, close enough. I don't respect the people. But yeah, looking like 200 some missiles. Close to. Probably more. This is...
In the
This
words
is
of Daffy
wild.
Duck, I hope you realize this means war.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Israel just grabs their beak and it's
Ay, ay. Happy October, everybody.
Happy October.
It's sacrifice season.
You know, I heard there's going to be a vice presidential debate tonight.
Yeah, between
Oh, yeah.
a white guy and a white guy.
Sober October? I don't think so. No, I'm going
yeah.
off road.
So I'm sorry. I was thinking about doing it, but after tonight, nope.
No.
It's gonna take a lot of whiskey to get through this one.
This. All right.
This is in the IDF says the attack is over and Israel reserves the right to respond at a time and place of its choosing. Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
This is going to be awful. I wouldn't be surprised if... I would not be surprised if this goes on for the whole week. I really wouldn't.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, man. All right. How much longer are we going to cover this for? Any idea? Because if they've done their second wave, the only thing that we could really pick up more is if they do it again. But I don't even know if they will or won't. It's hard to say.
I mean, the first wave lasted almost an hour, if not. So the second wave, probably at least an hour and a half, maybe two.
All right. Oh, yeah.
And this is what I think of your Sober October. I'll drink to that.
I got my emotional support whiskey right here, just for this occasion.
I have to stay sober because I've got places to go.
Yeah, if you need to drop off, Fluffy, just, that's fine. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're going to keep covering this until, I don't know. I mean,
Right.
They've only just started the second wave. The first one, actually, Brian, how long was the first wave? Roughly an hour? Hour and a half?
Something like that.
It was a pretty, yeah, that bombardment was a minute.
Right.
So,
But
like,
it
the
seems
second
to
wave's
be-
going to be.
But I guess they sounded the all clear.
So again, this goes back to my theory of like if you play a real-time strategy game, you send an all clear and then they're probably going to wait like 30-40 minutes before they actually send them back out again because of the opportunity that is of everyone's going back to their homes, and if they strike again, everyone's going to be in panic. So
Yeah.
in most cases, they're going to wait 30 minutes after the all clear to start funneling the people back to their homes and possibly cleaning up the rubble. And I would not be surprised if Iran or whoever decides to then send another round, boys. I would not be surprised.
And again, like as you point out as well, like with every wave and every barrage, like all their people are now locked in place, which is perfect time to try and move your troops in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And again, these are guys who are also who specialize in tunnels and underground fighting. So bunkers are like that's a perfect scenario for them.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
I just got a directive from the boss.
Director from the boss. What does the boss say?
Oh.
Try
Get
to
that
find
fat
more
ass off
feeds
screen?
and said try to find more feeds
Okay.
online and pull up Twitter.
Well, as far as I can see, there's just a bunch of the same things going on Twitter. Like it's just the same videos everywhere. There's really no new videos coming in, at least on Twitter's aspect of stuff. I'm not seeing anything new besides the ABC live footage. That's all I've got so far. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything new.
All right. Well,
All right, well, we'll hang around until an update comes up, but yeah,
right.
might be a while.
Well,
before
until then,
we're getting an update.
I'm gonna have to drop out because I've got stuff to do and whatnot.
That's fair, Fluffy. Thanks for dropping
Yeah,
in.
I do what
Yeah.
I can.
And there should be another Fluffy Hobo short coming up on YouTube pretty soon.
Oh yeah, it is pretty soon, isn't it?
Yeah,
Hell,
I
you
got
might even be able
distracted
to
with everything that happened right now.
Yeah,
you might even be able to gather some material from this little live stream for it.
I mean maybe,
Oh, absolutely.
but yeah, I really hope everyone is safe. I don't want people to die. I really don't. I just don't know what the response of the U.S. is going to be besides helping Israel defend the missile strikes. I really don't know what we're going to do. But yeah, with this regime, I don't expect anything to happen. I really don't expect anything besides just we're going to be there to help, man. What are we doing
Right.
here?
We're from the government. We're here to help. Oh no.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? All right,
The
everyone.
scariest-
I am
Go ahead,
off.
All right. Thanks for dropping in, Fluffy. And again, if you guys want to hear more of what Fluffy has to say about this topic or other topics in general, tune in every Friday for Fafo Fridays with Fluffy Hobo. On
Yes. This week we're going to be doing a round table of discussions. Completely unscripted, and we have no idea where this is going. So it's going to be fun.
Well, we have at least one topic to discuss right now.
Yes, the VP debates that nobody's going to watch.
And yeah,
I'll watch it so you guys don't have to.
Oh yeah, I'm going to bring in
thank
some
you for your
cliff
sacrifice.
notes. Yes. All right. Best of luck, guys. Enjoy the show. Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, I have to upload in progress. The fuck does that mean?
Just leave your computer on.
Your recordings, yeah. It's okay. We can sort that out later, man.
All right.
All right.
Cool
Take care, man.
beans.
Talk to you soon.
How do you drop me out of this?
Biddy,
Just like this.
Thank you.
why can't the soldiers from both sides go to some empty area somewhere and duke it out while you're innocent people? Oh, that's because we have this thing called the Geneva Convention, which states we can't use civilians as targets. So places like Gaza and people who don't subscribe to the Geneva Convention use civilians as meat shields or target civilians. And again, also
Keep
Iran,
in mind,
also Gaza and Iran, Palestine, like they actively want to get rid of Jews. Like it's part of their beliefs. Like they want to eradicate Jews.
they want to remove.
Civilians are still Jews.
They basically want to eliminate the state of Israel as a global or political entity. That's their. So, yeah, genocide is absolutely on the table for them.
Well, I mean, it's like if in their minds, like okay, even if they invade, like they know that it was fair point of view. It's just easier to do that and then take over land and just plant their own people there. It's basic colonialization.
Well, let me see what's going on if we get any updates from X. Okay, we got the union strike going on, so that's a thing. Syrian army sources claim that several Iranian ballistic missiles were downed over southern Syria by Israeli air defenses.
Yes, no, it is the Geneva suggestions at this point in time.
Yeah. Beard, I think we can go ahead and end the stream because
All right.
if something
We'll
if
end the stream
something
now, but
changes,
if another update, don't be surprised if we come back live for another update if anything major happens
right,
in the near future.
exactly.
Yeah. But anyway, this is a terrible start to October, not gonna lie. But you know, if you liked our coverage, you'd like to see more of our content, again, don't forget to check out riseofamerica.com. It should be coming up on screen sometime soon. And check out Roman Nation on Rumble and YouTube if you haven't already. Anyway, Ivan Treebeard, your Tolkien European, and this is Rager Brian. Stay off his lawn.
Yeah, stuff Milan.
Talk
And
to you
don't
soon,
touch
hopefully.
don't touch America's boats.